Hello you guys, this is Amber and
Liberty,
and Daddy is behind the camera and we're with the family up. You all, we are here for another quarantine cooking video, and today we're gonna be cooking what, Liberty? What are we cooking?
Just Egg.
We're cooking Just Egg, you guys. And if you've never heard of Just Egg, this is a company. It's been around for not too long, but they basically have a lot of different mayonnaises and things of that nature. And right here, we're gonna be actually cooking some vegan egg, as we like to call it, but it's called Just Egg. And it's used with a mung bean and other little ingredients. We're gonna go ahead and make a scramble using it, adding some veggies, except for Liberty's, because Libby doesn't like the veggies that we add, but we're gonna go ahead and make it. Okay, you guys, so for this particular scramble, we decided that we want to do some bell peppers, add some onions, and some mushrooms, okay? All right, we have two different pans here. One of these pans, y'all, is an old pan that we've had forever. And then the other pan is a new pan that we just recently picked up. I believe we got it from Marshall's or Ross. Marshall's, Ross, one of those. They probably have these there. But this pan, you guys, is a ceramic pan. And what's really good about this pan is that it does not have that chemical that has lead inside of it. It is non-stick and it's really, really good for using the Just Egg. We will have a link in the description if you're interested in checking it out, okay? Wait till you guys see how good this cooks. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our oil. We're using our grapeseed oil, our favorite. I'm gonna pour a little bit inside of our pan right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat up to medium. So halfway point, whatever type of stove you may have, you can use it in that respect. We're gonna start by first grilling our veggies. And what I like to do is I like to season them, so that we're gonna add a little seasoning to the Just Egg as well, but we wanna make sure that the flavor is just divine all the way around. So we wanna season our veggies. So I can feel that heat. Do you feel the heat, Liberty?
I do. It's
yes.
warming me up.
All right, so I'm gonna take our veggies and pour them aside. Put this back. Okay, so we're gonna add some pepper to our veggies. Okay. Liberty, I'm gonna ask you if you can add a little bit of garlic powder. Be very gentle, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, sweetie. Good job. A little bit of turmeric. Just a little bit. Also some salt, some Himalayan salt, which I don't have with me, so let me go get it. Yo, we got this, by the way. This Himalayan salt came from Marshall's. If you're ever interested in buying some of those kind of hard to find seasonings, you can always go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx. You can also go to Ross. They always have them, and they usually have them at a really good price. Sometimes if you go to some of the other shops, especially some of the like farmer markets type places, it's a lot more expensive, so you can get a good deal at some of those retail shops. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt. As you can hear, our veggies are starting to cook. I'm gonna kind of move everything around. You hear it, Mama? And then it's gonna like do this for a little while. So you guys, our veggies are going to simmer for approximately maybe 5 minutes or so. So you'll see them look different in just a moment. It does smell good. So you guys, I'm gonna turn the heat up now just a little bit to, I would say about medium high, so I can cook these mushrooms down. You guys, when I first found out about Just Egg, first of all, I was ecstatic because honestly, we loved eggs before becoming vegan. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I was just hoping and praying it was gonna be at our local grocery store, which it is. And the cool thing about it is that it is expensive. Usually it's about $8.99. It could be sometimes $9.99. But then they have sales often. They've had them at Sprouts. They've had them at Whole Foods as well for $5.99. So whenever they have those sales, we always pick up at least 2 containers because the shelf life is really good. Like right here, for example, we've had this Just Egg, I want to say maybe for a couple of weeks now, and the shelf life or to use by is October 20th. So that's not bad at all. But we've been able to keep it even longer than that, and I just was ecstatic because we had tried all sorts of egg alternatives, you guys, and it pretty much sucked. I mean, other than like the scrambled tofu, you know, that was a good alternative, but there are like other brands I'm not gonna name that Okay, you guys, so our veggies are nice and tender. They smell delicious. We're now gonna go ahead and add our Just Egg. I mentioned earlier that Liberty doesn't like the veggies, so I'm going to do a whole container for Babe and I, and then a little of this one. We're gonna make hers on this side though. So we're gonna go ahead and pour in our just egg. And it's almost like if you were just using normal egg. If you guys look, it looks literally like eggs that you can get in a carton like at any store. And let's see, I'm gonna take just a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of this one to add in here. And then I'm gonna add more turmeric, you guys, for coloring. And like I said, it's really good for inflammatory, helping with inflammatory issues or concerns. And then I'm gonna add some yocos cheddar. You guys, it's so good. One of our favorite vegan cheeses. So sometimes the turmeric can clump up a bit, so I'm just kind of trying to separate it. I love how turmeric has this just bold color, so it adds to the color of the eggs. Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna add some black salt. And what's really cool about this black salt is that you can get it off Amazon, and we have a link below. You guys, we found this, it's like an Indian spice, if you will, and it really has a smell of egg, like no lie. Like, yeah, it smells like a boiled egg or something. And so it basically is a salty texture, not texture, a salty flavor is what I meant. And we use this to give it more of that egg flavor. So just use a little bit. The just egg is already seasoned. Babe says by me adding a different seasoning, it just ups the taste. Because when we first tried it months ago, he didn't too much care for it, but he says the things that I do make it taste good. So if you look at the just egg, it is very, very similar to a normal type of egg. So Liberty, we're about to get ready to do your just eggs. Are you ready, baby? Let that cook a little bit. You guys, I am still on like a medium-high heat. As the egg takes form, the just egg takes form, I will reduce it. So it's just as if you're cooking anything, the more you see it cook, you start reducing the heat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on Libby's skillet. And come right here, baby, so you can be seen. Step back just a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of grapeseed oil. Okay, and then I am going to get her just egg. Oh, look at your just egg, mama.
Is that all of it?
No? You want more? Look up. Is that all of it? Is that good?
Pretty much.
Okay, good. And so, just like with me and Babe's just egg, I'm gonna add some more of the black salt, just to add that similar eggy taste.
It's so weird that even though it's called black salt, it's pink.
It is pink. Once you put it inside the just egg, it kind of turns a darker color though. So I see where the black salt ideal comes from. So our just egg is bubbling up a bit, you guys. Look at that. I'm starting to see just egg coming through.
It's scrambling just like eggs.
Mommy.
Yeah, baby.
One thing I noticed is once you put it in there, if it sits for like, I don't know, maybe a few minutes or seconds, then it starts actually turning black.
It does. It sure does.
Mine's just bubbling a little.
Okay. So this is your spoon, mama. So you're gonna use your, there you go, good job, right hand, and stir gently. Very good. You see where the bubbling is? Go ahead and move that around so that it doesn't get stuck. You see the bubbling around the rim of the pan? Good job. Do you need to switch hands? Oh, look at that.
Little chef.
And we're gonna add a little bit of pepper inside while Liberty is mixing that. I really love this pan, you guys, because it has a non-stick feature without all the harmful chemicals and things that come in some of those pans. Because every time we would use like our stainless steel, you guys, it would take half the egg. And it was, you know, it's not a whole lot as it is. And as I mentioned earlier, it can be very expensive. So this is really, really awesome. All right, you guys, so our just egg scramble is done. Liberty's just egg is done. As you can see, there is a clear difference in the pan. Look at all that just egg around there, even though she still has a nice amount. If you look at this pan, you guys, look, it is all gone. It's a little bit around the side, but even if I scrape that, that'll come off. So really cool. So I'm just very excited to taste this. So I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some on my plate. You can smell the vegetables. And look at that, you guys. You can't tell me these are not eggs. Vegan eggs, that is. All right, you guys, so we hope you enjoyed our Just Egg Scramble and our plain scramble from Liberty, right? As always, please make sure that you are subscribed, like this video, even leave a comment. Let us know if you've tried Just Egg before. Let us know if you plan on trying to use Just Egg to make a scramble. We would love to hear about it. Until then, this is Amber.
And Liberty.
And Marvin is behind the camera, and we're with the family of
Peace.
Peace.
He heard my cry.
Don't forget, Mom, we're looking right here in the camera, okay?
Are we gonna be practicing again?
No, we finna do it for real.
Oh, but I went to most
You ready, babe?
4, 3, 2.